Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. It's Lee from Magnetic North Adventures. I've come to a new area, Ocean City, Plymouth, England, and have a walk round, show you here, tell you a bit about it, and go from there. So to my subscribers, new, old, those just visiting, you're all very welcome. To my members, thank you very much, really appreciate the support. So it's very early in the morning. We've got a market area there, barbers, butchers, various different shops, and we've got the seafront down that way, and I'm just walking around and it is quite clean, you know, for a city. I'm not normally used to seeing it as clean as this. My own city, Sheffield, it's very, very messy. Now when you look at back of benches, it's clean. You know, they're doing a good job of keeping it clean, tidy, respectable. And got fish markets, things like that over there. Tattoo shops, all the sort of shops that you'd expect in a city centre. These are just some. There's more that way. Tool shops. But people's friendly. Sat down and had a chat to one gentleman local so far, and he's ex-military, Royal Navy, and he's a bit down on his luck, so helped him out, got him a couple of coffees, so keeps him going for a tiny bit. And yeah, basically this particular city, it's like a lot of other cities, but a lot of friendly people, a lot cleaner to look at as you walk around. And if you like history, there's a lot to do. Obviously there's the mudlarking that can be done, and magnet fishing, things like that. Plenty of beach searches to do. I'm just having a look. There's a Chinese medical shop, there's a crystal shop, various different ones. Specialist watch and clock repairs, and there's another street goes down this way, and then there's more going all the way up as well. There's lots of different types of food places. It's a fish and chip shop there. But look how clean it is, folks. Absolutely amazing. I'm starting to like it already. We'll have a walk round, show you something when I see something more. So this is more of the city. As you can see, it's all quite new buildings. And that's because this particular city in World War II was totally flattened. Air raids, 1940 all the way through to 1944, and the entire city had to be redeveloped. Now this is city centre. You've got all these lovely plants and bushes nicely set out. You've got memorial gardens, various monuments, plenty of benches, pretzel shops, pastry shops, bubble tea. So it's not a bad place, to be fair, looking at it. CD shops, lots of charity shops, opticians, coffee bars, things like that. So you've got a few diners as well, milkshakes, things like that. Casinos. Just one piece of rubbish which I'll get off the street. Straight into the bin. So just of note as well, it is rather flat surfaces, really good for walking on, and there's a lot of steps down near the waterfront at the Hoe, but there's also a little ramp at the side. Another pastry company. 29 October 1947, to commemorate the rebuilding of the city centre after destroyed in World War II. And then this is the Guildhall, getting refurbished this year as well. One of the older buildings that's left. Busy high street, and quite good bus routes all around the city, so pretty good. But there we go. So this one, 1874, greatly restored. Can show you what I can show you in the light. And then an older church there. The old steps to the medieval church, the doorway, and the tower. One of the earlier buildings that still stands, but you can see even here it's been patched up as well from repairs from the war, 1939, 1945. And another very early building, quite possibly medieval as well, the Abbey Hall. Beautiful thing that is. This one here says 1639 above the door. 1639. And then there's a little bit about it here, but look how beautiful that building is. So this one, yeah, 15th century, commonly known as the Abbey, and designated and used by the priesting or priest's house to St Andrew's Church. And then we've got a really nice memorial stone here, and American. The interment William Henry Allen and Richard Delphine. Joining restored by the National Society United States Daughters of 1812. So that's really cool. You can see again, it's definitely military. That's interesting. And then very old doors, and this is the information about the stone of United States brig Argus. It died 18th August 1813, consequence of a wound received in action with HM brig the Pelican, 14th August 1813. So these are ship graves, US Navy, killed in the same action. So Americans from 1813. Really, really respectful. So really glad I got to show you this one. Didn't know it was here. I've come across it just walking around. As you see, it's still dark, but I can show you what I can show you. I just hope you can see it and appreciate it. That's what the building looked like in the light. Amazing. So it has got a date mark of 1639. The probably bits that's older, but that's definitely where American Navy personnel are buried. So really, really pleased to see that. It's a mark of respect. Well, in the night, that looks rather creepy. It's a very old etching of a gargoyle face. So now it's a bit lighter. You can see this church, St Andrew's, and it's the Minster of St Andrew. It's a beautiful, beautiful building. Really nice oak doors. And as you can see, it's just starting to get a bit lighter. Just something a bit older. It's a memorial. And it's 18... can't quite see. Possibly, or is it 19? No, anyway, it's pre-1910. There's a carving up there, 1871. So it may well be around that sort of date. There we are, so we can see the Minster there as well. So I'm gonna have to sit down quite a bit because unfortunately my back isn't the best, and it was a long journey. It was 10 hours travel, hour and a half in Birmingham, and hour rest stop as well. But I do what I can over the next few days and go from there. So you've got a National Marine Aquarium, Waterlinks Merchant's House, the Box Museum, Circus Shopping Centre and Coach Station that way. More parts of the city down here. So we've got this very old clock tower fountain. It would have had a bell in the top, and the fountain, one of the structures that survived, and again you can see it had a lot of shrapnel damage on it, wear and tear over the years. But you've got the old fountain there in the shape of a gargoyle's head. These old carvings. This would be the door into the bell tower. (1862). William Derry, the mayor, and another fountain there, and then steps down this side. Bringing you round to the plinth again, and another former fountain there. Another old building that's been restored greatly. Again, that's going to be a Victorian construction, the bank, and it's now a tavern. But I'm glad that survived. Then you've got this 1950s, 60s car park, concrete city. A once very popular cinema and bingo hall. It doesn't look like it's used anymore, and even the remains of the flag long gone. So as the town's waking up, you have got the litter pickers out already. But this is Plymouth city centre. So we've got a bit of a history notice board here. If you want to read that, stop and pause the video. And this is what it's going to be regenerated like as well. That's that area there next to this. More of the hills in the distance. What a day. And been awake 32, 33 hours. Very, very tired. So I'm in the hotel now. Very happy. But I need to sleep. So I'll catch you all very soon. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. I always love to read those comments. And I'd like to take time to thank each and every single person that wished me a very happy birthday. It really does mean the world to me. Thank you, everybody. I'll get some rest and try and get another video for tomorrow. So see you all soon. Bye for now.